Hey Dave, how you doing? I'll be my best. Congrats. Oh, hey Governor, how are you? Peter. Good to see you. Any good? Is everything good? Oh, everything good.
Hi. Good. Have a seat for your up front. Thanks for coming.
Great. Thank you. It was indeed.
Oh, my God. You're absolutely right. So you're telling me you own one dog.
No, I own.
You know what? Get Emily to do it. Emily's really good.
It's really good at,
Okay, I'll get Emily.
yeah, it actually stays. Mine has a tendency to nod.
Right. No. No. All right, I guess, I don't know. Hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm the town clerk.
Jennifer, great to meet you. I'm Blake Collins. I work with the Attorney General. He's here, so good stuff.
There's-
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Yes.
May I? Yeah.
Absolutely.
May I have
You want me
another?
to go ahead?
I'm gonna give one a hit. and-
Absolutely. Yep, and the other dignitaries don't want to speak, so he's off the hook if he wants to.
It's totally fine. We don't need to gum it up, and thank you for providing that opportunity. But yeah, no, this is everyone's night. It's not his.
And it's great that he came,
We
so
appreciate the
I'm like, I
invitation.
know he's on his way home, that's what it is.
Well, that's what I'm telling people, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you. Congrats on, on this together.
Yeah, it's always a last minute thing.
Oh, no. I used to work in City Central,
Mhm.
City of Woonsocket.
Okay,
It's been doing,
well, it's our charter, it's the first Monday after certification, so that's where it's like,
Yeah.
who does what? Thank you. All right. I think I got everything. Sounds good anyway.
Nine minutes already.
Minutes, okay.
I don't know that it's.
Governor's 9 minutes out. Do that. All right, I want to just. Good evening. We're just waiting a few more minutes. The governor's on his way from Middletown, so it'll just be a few more minutes before we start. Thank you.
Thank you. So we're just gonna.
Up to you. Is it? All right, here, let me,
Dan, are we good? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our November 28th Portsmouth Town Council meeting. Tonight is our swearing in ceremony. I'd like to begin the evening with our roll call.
Ms. Jukusa? Here. Ms. Abbott?
Here.
Mr. Hamilton?
Here.
Mr. Capson?
Here.
Mr. Kelly?
Here.
Dr. Ryan?
Here.
Mr. Aguiar?
Here. Thank you all. Next, we will begin our evening with the flag ceremony, which would be the Portsmouth Girl Scout Troop 730, and our national anthem, which will be presented by the Portsmouth High School Vocal Ensemble. So, flag.
Audience, please rise. Color guard, attention. Color guard, post the colors. We will now say the Pledge of Allegiance. Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May we have a moment of silence for our men and women serving in harm's way. We will now sing the national anthem. Can you see? Color guard dismissed. You may be seated.
Okay, thank you. And thank you to the Girl Scout Troop 730, as well as the Portsmouth High School Vocal Ensemble for getting our evening started. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge some of the dignitaries that are with us this evening. First, we have the Honorable Governor Daniel J. McKee. We have Attorney General Naroa. We have Representative Cordovin. Representative McGaw. And I'd also like to acknowledge the school committee members that are here tonight. First, we have Emily Copeland. Karen McDade. And Juan Carlos Paero. Okay, as tradition, we'll begin with the remarks of our outgoing council members. First will be, oh, you want to yield? He's throwing me off. All right. Our council vice president, Linda Kujafuza.
It has been a great honor to be on the Portsmouth Town Council for the last 6 years, and I'm grateful to have served with women and men who've made this town their priority, who've taken the time to research and consider the issues, and who've worked so hard to make Portsmouth a great place to live, work, and play. Without fanfare and largely without public thanks, my colleagues on this and past councils, as well as the town staff and community volunteers, have effectively dealt with everything from developing prudent budgets to dealing with massive COVID-19 challenges. I have felt privileged to work with all of them, and especially with our amazing town administrator, retired Navy Captain Richard Rayner. Portsmouth is blessed to have his intelligence, leadership, honesty, and integrity guiding us. It has also been a privilege to work with the school committee, school administrators and staff and community volunteers who have managed our excellent schools and help our children to thrive. I will continue to communicate with municipal and school staff, elected officials, and volunteers both in Portsmouth and Southern Bristol to better understand and advocate for important priorities in both towns as I serve as state senator for District 11. Last, I'd like to say thank you to my family, friends, and community members who have supported my candidacy for town council and over the past 6 years have shared their wisdom and their experience. And special thanks to my husband, Mark Ryan, who works harder than anyone I know to make the world a better place. I wish everyone a peaceful holiday season. Thank you.
Ditto. It's been an honor and privilege to serve this community for the last 10 years on the school committee for 6 and on this council for 4. I've served with so many great people who have really dedicated themselves to public service and the betterment of our community. I'd like to thank my colleagues here on the council, as well as all the town staff, especially our town administrator and town solicitor, our DPW, unsung heroes of the town. I wanted to thank my family for all the support, my parents, Bevan, Paul, Kelly, my wife, Jolena, my siblings, my grandparents. My grandmother's Paula Bradley, by the way. She's the one that kind of got the political bug going. I'm planning on staying actively involved on volunteer committees and finishing my formal education, moving into the house my wife and I purchased a year ago, and things over the next 2 years. I have always been engaged in this community and plan to stay that way. Thank you.
All right. To continue the tradition, I will be presenting the members with their plaques for service. I'll go in the same order, same batting order. First, the flag is being presented to Ms. Linda Ujifuza. Tile. Oh, all right. Oh. Thank you. Next. Mr. Andrew Kelly. Kelly, thank you. Oh. Next, we'll begin the swearing in ceremony. We'll begin with the opening remarks by the Honorable Daniel J. McKee, Governor of the State of Rhode Island. McKee.
Well, thank you very much for the invitation. I apologize for being a few minutes late, but democracy was happening in Middletown at the same time. So, and I'm very pleased to be here today in Portsmouth and acknowledge not only those who have served and headed on to other areas, and looking forward to working with you, Senator, incoming Senator, and councilmen, and existing council members and new incoming council members, as well as school committee members. As a former mayor and a member of my council in my town of Cumberland, I really know that how important leadership is on that local level. And I've acknowledged that. And one of the first things I did as governor was I made sure that I got flags from administrators and mayors and leaders of every community in the state of Rhode Island. And I prominently displayed that in the rotunda of the State House. And I remind people as I walk up to my office that those are the people that sent us here to do a job. But you can't do that job unless you have local leadership that is supportive of the efforts and to make the state a great place to live. And it happens on the local level. When I was sworn in, I asked the poet laureate Tina Kane to prepare an uplifting poem to remind us of, even though we were going through COVID, and thank you for your leadership here in Portsmouth locally to get shots in the arms, that did not go unrecognized. But I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that there was light at the end of the tunnel here. And she had one line in there that I actually framed. I asked her to bring it to me, and we framed it in my office, but it's all towards a more perfect imperfection. And isn't that what we work on each and every day on our local levels of elected officials, to really strive for that perfection, knowing that it's never going to really be realized, but it is a work in progress in every day in the United States, in the state of Rhode Island, and the town here, right here in Portsmouth. So I thank you for the invitation. I know the jobs are important. You have my commitment to make sure that we're connecting in, as we are right now, almost on a weekly basis with municipal leaders, and we intend to continue that and even formalize that more now that that I'll be working on a 4-year time frame as opposed to a shorter time frame. So we're looking forward to working with you, and congratulations everyone. And I think I'm swearing in the school committee first. Is that the plan? So if I could have the school committee, maybe you could help with that with town clerk, and this is the right
Have the
there.
School committee on that side. And then town
Wonderful.
council.
You made it so nice and easy.
I tried.
Yes.
So if the members of the school committee that have been elected would come forward.
Congratulations. Yeah. Okay, I get to ask you to raise your right hand, and then I will state the oath of office, and then you'll agree to it, right? Yeah, that's the plan. All right, so please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will be true and faithful unto the state and support the laws and constitution thereof and the Constitution of the United States, and that you will well and truly execute the office of Portsmouth School Committee for the term for which you have been elected, or until another be engaged in your place, or until you be legally discharged therefrom. Congratulations to each and every one of you. That's wonderful.
Now we're going to have the members of the town council come forward.
Thank you for the invite. Congratulations on your election. Well, we can wait. You can get this right. Okay. All right, I think we're good. This is great. So please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that you will be true and faithful unto the state and support the laws and constitution thereof and the Constitution of the United States, and that you will well and truly execute the office of Portsmouth Town Council for the term for which you have been elected, or until another be engaged in your place, or until you be legally discharged therefrom? Congratulations.
According to the town charter, the town clerk shall preside over the election of the council president. I will now call for nominations for president. Are there any nominations for president? Are there any other nominations? One last time, are there any other nominations? Hearing none, nominations are closed. All in favor? Congratulations, Mr. Aguirre. All right, now you can, if you all have a seat up on the dais, we will then continue with the program where the president will engage in the selecting of a vice president.
Okay. Thank you all. We'll now have the vice president of the town council. I will open nominations for vice president for the
Mr.
Portsmouth.
President, I'd like to take this opportunity to nominate my friend, Mr. Len Katzman, as Vice President, Vice Chairman of the Portsmouth Town Council.
Thank you. Are there any other nominations?
I'd like to nominate Danielle Abbott for vice president.
Are there any other nominations? Okay. So at this point, we'll turn it over to the clerk for a vote.
Vote goes in alphabetical order. of nominees. Votes for Ms. Abbott. Dr. Ryan? Mr. Levesque?
Nay.
Mr. Katzman? Mr. Aguirre?
Regrettably, nay.
We now have 4 nays. Nominations for Vice President for Mr. Glenn Katzman. Dr. Ryan, sorry.
I vote aye.
Mr. Levesque?
Aye.
Mr. Aguirre?
Aye.
Ms. Abbott? We have 4. Congratulations.
All right. So now it's just, we're closing out. I would like to, thank everyone for attending tonight, specifically, the Honorable Governor Daniel J. McKee for swearing us in, Attorney General Naroa, Representative Cordovan, Representative McGaw, members of the school committee, the Girl Scouts for getting us started on the right path tonight, and the Portsmouth High School Girls Vocal Ensemble for the national anthem. And thank you all. And with that,
Motion to adjourn.
Seconded.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Ms.
We gotta do it
Abbott?
in order.
Gotta do it.
Aye.
Mr. Hamilton? I'm just-
Aye.
Mr. Gleason?
Aye.
Mr. Levesque?
Aye.
Mr. Katzman?
Aye.
Dr. Ryan?
Aye.
Mr. Aguirre?
Aye.
Get the order right.
Thank you all.
We will. Don't worry.